Well, we could be Amy Poehler and Seth Meyers if you like.
Okay.
All right, we're Amy Poehler, Seth Meyers. Doing Weekend
Seth.
Update. I'm Amy.
Amy, you ignorant slut.
Will Arnett doesn't think that.
Okay, recently when Vice President candidate Sarah Palin was asked to comment on her recent loss at the polls, she was quoted as saying, "I had such a terrible dream there. We're flying monkeys with big ears and a witch named Hillary. But she's dead now, and a big and powerful wizard named Obama, who wasn't powerful after all." Oh, I clicked my heels 3 times, closed my eyes, and I said, "I want to go home, I want to go home, I want to go home."
And on the home front, let me make sure I'm all the way here. It was noted in the Nebraska Daily News last week that Bradley Wogslin was accused of reportedly locking his 4 children outside in the snow without their shoes. He reportedly told them to build a teepee out of corn husks in the backyard. When asked about his actions, Bradley replied, "Now that we live in the plains, I felt it was important for the missus and I to have a covered outhouse to use this winter." When further questioned about the fact that children were not wearing shoes, he remarked, "Kids don't like shoes, never did."
A poll has come out on the palatability of of the food coming from Sally's kitchen. When the results showed Sally scored a 2 on a scale of 1 to 10, recipients were asked about their comments on the food. Bradley commented, "I like beer with my food. If I can't have beer, I like wine, sometimes scotch. I also don't like anything green. There ain't enough beer and too much green for my taste." Ray said, "What with the diet of low fat and low cholesterol, adding the no gluten, no dairy, no salt, no hormones or antibiotics in meat and eggs from cage-free chickens, including the no sweet desserts, the results coming from that kitchen is no taste." Brenton showed his feelings by throwing all the food on his tray directly to the floor. Bev noted that the meals were varied. They were very varied, but refused further comment, as she was afraid Sally might add scrubbing the kitchen floor to her chores of cleaning and dishwashing after every meal. Laura felt differently when she commented, "Nanny gives me everything I ask for and buys special treats and makes French toast every morning for me when I get up at 6 a.m. I love her cooking." Well, I guess that's what accounts for the 2 instead of the 0 in the poll.
The family was especially pleased when Ansley arrived yesterday to join the group, especially Jamie and Kara. They were heard commenting, "We can't wait to have more girl bonding time with Ansley." Ansley paled slightly as she remembered her experience in June when Jamie and Kara reportedly removed portions of her clothing, Houdini style, while chanting, "Wogslin women, Wogslin women, Wogslin women."
It is a possibility that there will be a vote regarding the sleeping quarters of Grandma. Nancy and Ken have reported a rumbling noise coming from her room. Apparently it became so loud last night that they had to shout at one another just to be heard. Brenton, however, is having no ill effects as he loves his grog without reservation.
Okay. During recent travels, Grandma, Adele, Nancy, Sally, and Brenton enjoyed sightseeing through parts of Nevada and California between Lake Tahoe and San Diego. While traveling, most responsibilities were shared, all travelers taking turns paying for gas and meals. Everyone was in agreement with this until on the 2nd day of the road trip, Nancy announced that she had inadvertently forgotten her American Express card, and she had no ATM card either. It was noted at that time that Nancy had a firm grasp on how to save during our recent financial crisis. I'm really sorry she's not here to hear that. Okay, there was another page. Nope, I guess not. Alright, we didn't get it all on the computer. Okay, Brad, Laura, and Brenton reportedly worked very hard in putting up the outside Christmas lights at the beach house. After placing colored lights high up in the magnolia, on the dogwood, around the trunk of the live oak, and lace in the ornamental bush in the front of the house, They proudly awaited dark so they could test them. At twilight, the lights were turned on, but alas, the uppermost branches remained unlit, proving once again that firstborns are not always the brightest bulb on the tree.
I'm firstborn.
Oh, yes, we are.
I'm going to say, I think it's lit now.
It has been noted that Patrick's new favorite toy is his laptop. He has been known to revert back to childhood playing Ninja for hours at a time. He further proved his regression. I'm sorry, my knees are going. On Christmas Eve, as he excitedly jumped up and down when Maxwell opened his Batman sword and accessories. He anxiously waited for Maxwell to get out all the pieces, explaining to Maxwell how each piece could be launched at the bad guys. This reminded the family of the old adage, little boys love their toys. And now, we have a special guest this evening, the esteemed language professor, Ricardo, from the University of South Carolina, Hilton Head, will be giving us a demonstration on language.
Now, folks, we will learn several languages. Okay? First, we must learn Italian. That's my native language. Ready for this? We must learn Italian. Pizza pie! We must have pizza pie. Okay. Now we will learn German. Okay? We will learn German very well because we've learned all the different things that we like from the Germans. Like Frankfurter. We're going to have a Frankfurter. Other people call that hot dog. But we have Frankfurter. Okay. Now we really need to have French. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, we need to have French fry. French fry. We must learn French fry. And then we have American. American's my favorite. I really like American. We have Hamburger. 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 Don't forget to eat the hamburger. Okay, now that you've had the lesson, you have learned many languages.
Professor.
Yes.
It all sounds the same. I'm a little confused. Could you repeat some of it for me? Because it all sounds the same.
Okay. Pizza pie.
Okay.
Frankfurter.
Okay.
French fry.
Oh, okay.
And hamburger.
All right.
Okay.
It's been lovely to have you on the program.
Thank you very much. I will teach more, but Bradley has my book on 1,000 languages.
No, you lent it to him.
I lent him my book, and I only had 4 left.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming.
Okay.
Thank you for coming. And that's it.